morning, fourth graders. You made it to another Friday. Yay. So today is Friday. You have to look at our pattern. What do you think it's going to be? Well, can we split this in half? No, but can we do this in half? Let's see. Yep. So it's a 10 frame in half. So make sure yep. So the 5th, today is the 16th, half of it. All right. There we go. So we still have, if we were looking at this, it would still be a $50, wouldn't it? 50 cents. In this case, it looks like 5 dimes, doesn't it? Because we're doing tens. But it can also be 20 nickels, right? But this one, I think I'm going to write 5 dimes because the 10 frame is like having dimes. So it's like having 5 dimes. Because that's also $50. There's many ways we can do $50. We could do 2 quarters. We could do 20 nickels. We could do 50 pennies. Okay. But that shows more of a picture of 5 dimes because you're using a 10 frame. And then our fraction this time would be 5 over 10. There's no hundreds there, so it's 5 over 10. Or 5 over 10. Now we know 5 goes into 10 twice, right? So we can reduce it to 1/2. And our decimal point stays the same. It's 0.5. So that is our next thing. It seems to be that the decimal points don't change. Now, sometimes the fractions change and sometimes the money changes. Well, let's look. Is that right? 0.5, yep. So all these decimal points were the same. Were they the same for all of them? Huh. All the decimal points are the same. I wonder if that's why sometimes we use decimals so we don't have to worry about things changing on us. What do you think? All right, so today you have an assignment. And this is your assignment, if I can find it. I put it there, it is. So today you're going to do what we've been doing, basically. It says, there are 4 of your markers from the calendar pattern this month. Label each one with at least 2 different fractions or decimal names. 2 different fractions or decimal names. Okay? And this is what we just finished doing for tenths. Okay? How would you write 4/10? How would you write 4/10 as a fraction and a decimal? And these both are 4/10. This is 2/5, and this is 4/10. Okay? How do we write these as decimals and fractions? List at least 2 ways which the markers are alike. How are they all alike? And how are they all different? Darius says that all these markers show 2/5 of something. Do you agree with him? Why or why not? Here are the calendar markers for the 8th. Okay? Record both a fraction and a decimal and show which part of the dollar it is. Shade the equivalent amount in the mat, the pentagon, the rectangle, if it can be done. If it can't be done, explain why. So which one of these can you not divide in fourths? I'm giving you a big hint. Okay, so let's go back to our chart that we had. And let's go back to the months the days that they were doing. These are the days they were doing. This is the 4/10, 2/5, 4/10, 2/5, 40 cents. And here's the other ones, 4/10, 4/10. Okay, so that is what they're looking at. And then on the last part, they want you to tell me which shape is not going to be able to be divided into quarters, because the eighth was a quarter. So if you need to look back at what the eighth was, let's go to the eighth. One more up. So the eighth, let's see, what did we have? We had 1 quarter, 25 cents, 2 dimes, a nickel, 25 cents, 25 over 100, 1/4, 1 quarter, 0.25 is a decimal point. So then if we carry on with our quarter, look how it was on the, yep. What shapes do you not see? Okay. What shapes do you not see? I don't see these two. Can you do a fourth of this? And can you do a fourth of that is what the question is. Okay, so there's probably 2 shapes that you're not going to be able to divide in that assignment. So hopefully this helps you with your assignment. Have a great weekend.